Assalamu alaikum friends and welcome back to the channel, always with Younes Charfaoui. In this video, we are going to start a new refactoring session about refactoring something called GildedRose. Let's get started. So in this video, we are going to do the basic setup and all the files, and we are going to run the first step of refactoring, which is actually writing the test. So first, what is the problem statement? So this is called a refactoring kata, right? In which you play with it, you try to refactor it to get your hands dirty with the refactoring. Right? So it is implemented, it's one of the famous, well-known refactoring katas here, and it is implemented in many languages, in Java, TypeScript, JavaScript, Dart, Fortran, like anything. And especially it's implemented in Kotlin. I'm going to take Kotlin and try to use it. So here you can go to the requirements and what is there. You can check it. Of course, it's in many languages and everything. So there is this video about the hands-on here for refactoring. It's explained everything. This is Emily. This is the, I think it's author. I don't know, but this is the repo is under her name. So you get the idea. So we are going to use the Kotlin here. You can actually clone directly the sub repo, but I'm not going to do that because I want to run my own test and everything. So I'm just going to copy and paste the code. All right. Before that, as I told you, just watch this video. This is a good video, fun refactoring, GildedRose Kata. There is also one of people who did also this refactoring, which is in a big series, which is Duncan, the creator of refactoring Kotlin. This is great playlist. You are going to learn many things, CDD, stuff like that, how to refactor, what are some good refactoring, some tools and everything. So this is a very, very good playlist. It's actually a long playlist, but you will benefit a lot from it. The other, which is a smaller one, which was at Kotlin Conference 2023, it's by Dmitry. This is one of the cool refactoring also. It was live, of course. So you can check also this video. I will put the links in the description below so you can check it. So let's get back to our kata here. I'm going to take the code. Not going to take the test. I'm going to show you why in a minute. So here there are classes. There is this item. I'm going to create this item class. All right. So let's create an item. So here I'm having a simple IntelliJ project. It's a simple one. Doesn't have anything. So I'm going to create an item class. Paste it here. That's the first thing. Then you need the actual GildedRose. This is the bad code actually, in which it has those if and else's that we need to refactor. So you need to create that file also. Okay, we can delete that. And finally, we need the main code. Okay. So here is the main code. Go here to text fixture. This is the main. I'm going to copy only the main in here. All right. So we go to main, increase the size, paste it. Now to make sure that everything's working fine. Okay, here we need some args. So that's it. I believe we can run it. Everything is getting used. Makes sense. So let's run it. This is the original code that you will get. Okay, so we got our code and up running. This is fine. This is awesome. Now, the first step to refactor something, well, we need some tests. We are going to write some tests, but we need to understand this GildedRose thing. All right. So the best thing, the domain problem to understand it is via the authors. If you don't have domain explanation, what is happening, then it will be a problematic little bit to understand it by your own. But you can notice that almost everything has sell-in, quality. So this is kind of inventory system of items, right? And every item, every day, you are going to update the quality based on something. You can go to the docs. Here in the docs, you can go, this is the kata here, go to English and try to learn about it. They will tell you like it is a system that plays updates for us. Okay, it was developed by someone. As you can see, the code was really bad. So it will tell you that all of the items have sell-in and quality, and at each end of the day, we are going to lower both value for each item. Okay, so this is the pretty logic we need to do, because here's the thing, we are not going to refactor just for refactor. Sometimes we are going to preserve the quality and everything, but mainly here, we need to add a different requirement. We need to update the system. So this conjured item will degrade the quality twice as fast. Okay, so first, as Kentbeck said, make the change easy. You are going to make our system extendable and in well place to make the easy change. All right. So we need to refactor it a little bit because a little bit problematic. So you can see here, it is working. That's the thing. And problem here, as I said, it is working. We need to touch it in a way we can add the feature, the new feature, and make sure we didn't break anything. So the first step of each refactoring is that you need to have some tests. Okay, so the simplest idea to add some tests here, we are going to take the output of this thing and we are going to put it in the test. Simple enough. Let's run the code. This is the result. So it prints from this one here and here the last two lines. I believe those two lines are expected, but let's see. We're going to copy them and you are going to create here a test. All right. So I will have the expected thing as a variable. I'm going to declare it as a variable. And here I'm going to use those strings like that. Okay. So here is the result I'm going to have. You can run it for many days, I believe. But yeah, as the more you add days, the more you run it. Okay, let's do something. let's run it for 7 days first. So this is the code for 7 days, I believe. Day 0, it starts with day 1, day 0 exactly. So 7 days, we are going to copy all the code and then paste it, okay? Now we are going to make the same exact code that is in the main in the test. So let's add a test function. This is test 7 days. So I'm going to take the exact same code here and I'm going to paste it here. We are not going to add any days as integer, so this is fine. And the problem here right now, everything we are doing it with the println, so we can't do that actually. We are going to build a string builder, and then whenever we are having println, we are going to do the following. This is actually printing new line, so you need to be aware of that. Don't have the append line, I believe. There's append line like the following, like that, and then whenever we are printing, appending lines, and that's pretty much it. Now the result, at the end, we are going to have the result here. String builder to string. Now we need to just assert it that is equal to the expected string. That's basically it. We need to run the test, compare. I hope it passes. I believe there will be errors here, but let's try. It will tell me that there is a difference. You can click here to see the difference. You can put it in a different window actually. So here, as you can see, there is an extra line exactly as expected. So let me just delete one extra line and run it. Boom, we have our test ready. Now, what is the beauty about that is that if I make any kind of change, like that, the test will fail. If I made any wrong decision in something, let's put equal here, for example, I don't know whether this will trigger something. Exactly, I can see I have some regression tests that will catch whether I'm making any error while doing the refactoring. This is really important. If you don't have some tests, you can't be sure. One extra thing I want to make is that I want to run some kind of coverage to make sure that I'm actually covering a good portion of the code. So here you can go to GildedRose and boom, everything's touched. Yeah, exactly. It is 100 in all the aspects. That's the beauty. This is fine. We don't need the main right now. Actually, you need only that and that. So we have a suite of tests. It's actually one test only, but it is testing everything we need. So if we break something by accident, we will know. That's the idea. Okay, so this is it for this video. In the next video, we are going to start the refactoring. We are going to see where we are going to lead us. So I don't know the number of the videos that we need for that. It can be 2 videos, this one and the next one, or it can be extended. So it depends. So that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching this till the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and always see you in the next videos. Salam alaikum.